Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's going on with you guys, man? What's happening? All right? This King Lock it back at you, man. You know, recording live from Santo Domingo. You understand what I'm saying? You can see I'm inside my little prison right now. You know, I like the way the Dominican Republic has these little bars on their porches. Reminds me of some things, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, the name of this video right here is Inside the Minds of the Chapiadora, the Chappie, Part 2, all right? Part 1, you know, that's on down the video list. You can go check it out, but I got to start off with a little story of mine. So let me take me a seat right quick, like, all right? Okay, yeah. All right. So, just recently, a good friend of mine, he's from overseas somewhere. When I say overseas, I'm talking about overseas from the Republic of Dominican. He's not Dominican, he's not from here. But I met him here about a month ago, and we've been pretty good friends since then. He got a good little business going on out here and all that. I'm helping him with that. So he ended up introducing me to, well, actually he has a wife, he's married, so he's a citizen here also. He's married to his Dominican wife. Over 10 years, he's been married to this woman. Beautiful woman, you know. And he introduced me to a young lady. He said, hey man, I have a good friend, man. She's a friend of mine, and she's a friend of mine and my wife. She's a great girl, man. I think you'll enjoy her. I think you need to meet her. So I was like, okay, cool. All right, cool. I'll meet her. At first I was like, I don't know, but okay, yeah. Because remember, guys, I told you that it's always best sometimes to meet someone through a third party, especially when it's a recommendation like this. This is apparently a good guy, you know. He's been married over 10 years with a Dominican woman who's in the Dominican Republic, and he traveled all over the world with her, and they're still maintaining. And from far as I can see, they have a beautiful, great relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, okay, I give it a shot, man. You know, I give it a shot. You know, and then I'm kind of nervous because I'm thinking like this just might be a good girl. She just might be the one that there's somebody for everybody. She might be that somebody for me, and I'm afraid of that because I'm having too much fun as a bachelor right now. You know what I mean? I don't need nobody to come snatch that away from me. You understand what I'm saying? Or make me feel like I got to lay it all the way down for her. But anyway, I asked him. I said, hey, send me a couple of pictures of her. Let me see her. And you know me, game tight. I'm finna go on and break it down right quick by looking at the image. So my guy sent like 3 photos. The 3 photos he sent, one was in a bathing suit, a bikini, standing next to a bed. And you know how a lot of these girls here, a lot of the Chapiadoras and Mangos here, what they'll do is they'll go to your resort or go to your villa party or go to your villa, you know, and they'll take pictures. You'll catch them taking pictures all in your villa, you know, all in the room next to the bed, and you know, because what they're doing is building up their social media platform to entertain the rest of the men they're after, you know. So I saw that photo of her in a nice bikini. Now, she's drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking about, I showed her pictures to a couple of my homies. They said, man, that's just too perfect. And she's not nothing fake about her. Everything natural, right? She got the natural build, nothing outrageous, but she's like one of those perfect little looks, you know? The looks that regular guys look at, like NBA ball players, NFL players, and big rappers are probably walk with them, you know. This is how she looked, you know. But that's normal out here. That's very typical out here, especially Chapiadoras are most definitely some of the best looking ones because remember, their primary objective and goal and occupation in life is to break your pockets without you even touching them. So let's understand what a Chapiadora is. Chapiadora is someone who gets your money and you never touch them. You never have sex with them. You never make love to them. You never have a relationship with them. Sometimes you never even meet them in person because they be getting y'all online, you know? So let's go on with this right here. So when he sent me the picture, I said, damn, Chappy, all over it. Chappy, Chappy, Chappy. I don't really see mango. But every Chappy may have some mango in them, but I don't really see mango. I can tell a mango. I see Chappy, and I don't see unicorn. I do not see unicorn at all. To me, this is not a fucking good girl. So the next picture is her standing up on a balcony overlooking the ocean somewhere at somebody else's place. I don't know, you know. So I'm assuming at this point she don't have a fucking great career here in the Dominican Republic other than being pretty, you understand? So that's me assuming perfecto. So yeah, that's how that is. My bad, guys. My unicorn just walked in. Y'all take one, let me get one. Appreciate it. So yeah. Now, through necesita. Okay, no problem. Through bien? Okay, good. Yeah, so I don't see nothing but Chappie on this. So I end up, the picture she has on the balcony overlooking the ocean is gorgeous. She's overlooking the ocean. You see nothing but that back shot, that round, pretty brown thing, man. Them lips, her eyes, her hair, everything. She's like the best put together Dominican. You see what I'm saying? Here in Santo Domingo. So she outstepping a lot around here. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. He sent me another picture that was just as equally enticing. So I said, all right, you know, I'm thinking to myself, my man's known me for a couple of months, but he don't really know the way I get down with YouTube and the game spitting and all that shit. He don't really understand that, so maybe he just don't understand. So I sent him a message like, well, man, you know, I kind of sent some discouraging type message, like he trying to hook me up, but I'm sitting here like, man, you know, I'll just meet her, man. She's, you know, whatever. He was like, nah, man, she's really a real good girl, man. She's like a very good girl, like brother, I wouldn't be introducing you to her if I felt like she was any other type of way. So I'm like, okay. By the way, this guy, he's race don't matter to me, but he's like Arab or something. He's like an Arab brother that comes out here to the Dominican Republic with his wife. So you know, so maybe his portfolio, his circle is a lot more different from my circle and other guys' circles. So you know. He's not the guy that kicked it in Sosua. Like you wouldn't see him in Sosua, you know. But anyway, but yeah. So I said, okay. He said, I just want to give her your number. Well, he said, I'm gonna give you her number, and so you can reach out to her. Y'all know my style. I said, no, you give her my number, and she reach out to me whenever she wants to. We'll go from there. So he gave her the number. She ended up reaching out, and I ended up, you know, reaching back out. So she automatically said, hey, why don't you come to my job to see me? I said, where you work at? She said, I'll send you the address tomorrow. I said, well, where do you work? She said, I'll just send you the address tomorrow. Just come see me. So I said, okay, I'll make my way up there. So she sent the address. I went to go see her, of course. When I saw her in person, I mean, the pictures don't do no justice. The girl is fucking gorgeous. And I was just like, damn, okay, cool. She work in a nice lounge, of course. Very nice European lounge here in Santo Domingo. So when I get in the lounge, I see like, okay, it was empty, a few people eating, you know, it's during the day, lunch hours, you know. So I sat down, grabbed me a couple of Presidentes. I asked, did she want anything? She said no. So all right, cool. So we sat down, we talked, we had a long discussion. The discussion led to key points in this discussion we had. She's 22, no children. She just finished college, physical therapy. So we talked about that. Being that I also have my personal training, fitness training certification, so there's a lot of little things we talked about in that area, so we related. She's a Cancer, so she's naturally a nurturer, motherly type. So we spoke about a lot of things. She can cook, clean. That's typical. That's normal for a Dominican. But most chappies probably ain't gonna want to do all that shit. Ain't gonna even talk about all that shit. All right. So she invited me to meet her family. She said, hey, I want to invite you to my house. But before we go to my house, I would like to cook for you. Before you come to my home with my family, because she lived with her mother and father. She lives with her mother and father. She showed me the pictures of her mother. She showed me the pictures of her father, her brother, her sisters, the dog, and all that shit. So I'm like, Now, pause for a minute. This situation was kind of new a little bit. Now, I done been through similar characteristics like this. This situation is similar characteristics to where in my learning stages, when I learned the difference between Chapiadora mangoes and unicorns myself, you understand what I'm saying? I've seen different particulars and situations, special, unique little characteristics. But this situation right here is very unique because this is the first time a Chappie has came like this, with this direction, because she's definitely a Chappie though, all right? So the thing about it is this here. So she said, hey, I want to cook for you. I want to show you that I can cook. I want to just cook a good meal for you. Anywhere you name, whatever you want to go. So I asked her different places around Santo Domingo. I said, you like Boca Chicos, Juan Dolio? For me, I'm going to take her out of her comfort zone. We're going to another city and do this. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how I rock. So she was like, she like Boca Chica. So I said, okay, cool. All right, this is what we'll do. You cook for me. I'll get the food, you cook. But she was like, all right, cool. Okay, we didn't set that in no date or nothing, so I'm already having a second date set up. The second date, I just got to put a date and a time on it, which I'm the one procrastinating. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm letting her know my value. I'm not necessarily going in right now like, yo, okay, are you ready this weekend? Are you ready next weekend? I'm calling her, no, I'm not doing none of that shit. I went on ahead, she said she's gonna cook for me. I asked her, I insinuated well, she said well. I said, okay, cool, we'll do Boca Chica. I ain't say nothing else at all about when, where, and how, because now I need to let her know that you finna learn something about me, Miss Lady. You done ran into a freight train. We finna break this on down some more. And I see that she's highly interested in me. I see that. Because no Chappie is not necessarily finna bring you to their family, mother and father. She's showing me pictures of them and all of this and their house and all of this. She's showing me that they well off also. Like, that their Dominican house, beautiful pool. I never met too many local Dominicans with houses like that. But I gotta remember, this is Santo Domingo. A lot of wealthy families in Santo Domingo. A lot of wealthy families in Puerto Plata. You see what I'm saying? That's Dominican. Santiago. These are Banao. These are where the wealthy Dominicans, the upscale Dominicans is at. So she may come from this type of branch. So I'm just paying attention. She's finished college and all of that. So, all right, cool. After that, I come home, we end the date off good. She actually, I caught an Uber down there. The Uber got lost. She actually told her boss them she was gonna be back. She walked me to the Uber, made sure I was there, made sure this English was translated in Spanish, my English was translated properly to him. I went on about my business. Okay, so I get to the crib, I'm chilling. She sent a good night. I asked her for her Instagram. Now, she don't know that I already did my due diligence. I know she got over 30,000 followers, and she's following maybe 1,000. So I did my due diligence from the guy who hooked me up with her. He gave me some information, not knowingly. But she do not want to give me her Instagram, right? And the reason she don't want to give, I've been asking for it. I gave her my Instagram because I know with my Instagram private, if she send me a request, it's going to allow me to send her back a request and I'm going to know her Instagram, But I said, hey, on my Instagram, because she studied physical therapy, So I was talking about me training. I'm like, you go on my Instagram and see it. She's like, oh, okay, let me see. So she took my Instagram. She thought she was going to be able to just follow me and see me without me having to see her, but it didn't work like that, She got to send me a request, so she didn't never send me a request, and she never gave me her Instagram. So the reason why she never gave me her Instagram is because she don't want me to get a bad impression of her and not like her anymore, okay? Now this is the unique situation I'm talking about. This Chapiadora likes me. She wants to be with me, okay? She wants to give me her all. Meaning her love, her time, her loyalty, and whatever else that comes along with that. All right? Now, this is the nerve-wracking part about being with a Chapiadora when she's your girl, okay? And this is what I'm saying inside the minds of the Chapiadora. She wants to continue chapping men, right? So you got to think about it. Her Instagram, I already know, is full of provocative, sexy, top model type photos. I'm talking about they got like thousands of fucking comments, thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, and all of these guys and men just kisses and throwing the bag at her. That's what it is. Western Union poppets out the ass, just throwing it all at her, but never met her one time. You understand what I'm saying? Some guys that were probably in the area probably sat down and ate with her a little bit on their treat. And speaking of on their treat, she invited me back to the job twice and said, hey, come meet me at work. We can sit down and eat and, we could talk a little more. I told her, no, I'm busy. Because first of all, I'm not going to meet you at your job at a lounge so I can just spend my money on alcohol and food. We're not going to do that. I'm not that guy. You understand what I'm saying? I met you at your job one time, and I drunk 2 Presidentes. I did offer her some shit, want nothing. But I drunk 2 Presidentes. That was it. No mas. So now we're going to change it up on my decision and how I want to do it. So I shut her down twice on those two offers. So she's been sending me text messages. I hope I see you soon. I want to see you soon. I'm like, okay, cool. You will. I hope to see you soon. I'll put my little game down on and talk to her a little more. You know what I mean? And other than that, she's constantly texting now. But I always play the busy role. I won't check her message for about a few hours. Then finally, she'll see it's on red. And even when I look at it and she see that it turned green and that I looked at it, I still won't respond until maybe 30 minutes after that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm showing her who the boss is, who dad is, basically. Well, you're not finna play this game with me. Even though she may not be trying to play it with me, she might honestly just want me around her, honestly want me at her job, because she turned down my offer when I said she wants something to eat. So she might be a master speed chess player in life. She might be like, oh, I know he got game. Her homeboy might have told her, but he got game, so hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe he picked up some shit, so maybe she's like, okay, I'm gonna break him in the long run then. Who knows? But that's impossible. I'm impossible to break. I'm like an elastic rubber band or some shit. It's like you think you're going to pull me and break me, but I'm just going to keep conforming and bending and turning and shit. And then I'm going to land on my feet like a cat every time. So she done ran into a freight train, or the freight train either going to run into her, either way it go. But this is how it's going. All right, so this is what she's doing. She has an Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, probably TikTok, all these things. And she got like thousands on top of thousands of followers all throughout the Latin world, American world, all over the fucking planet, really. And what she's doing is milking them. She did say she want to leave the lounge and work somewhere else, but right now there's nowhere else to go. So that's what she's doing. So inside the minds of the Chapiadora, what they do is, even if they have a man, their man, she might be in the house cooking every day. She might be cleaning up every day, making good love, being a great housewife, beautiful, that trophy-ass woman. She'll go out shopping, she can cook, she'll hunt with you, she'll go run out in the woods with you. She's fun. She'll work out with you, hit the gym with you. She loyal, she there with you all day, but every few minutes you'll see her text, let her text. If the Chapiadora, your girl, let her text. Don't get jealous, let her send her text messages out. She gonna send a few half-naked ass photos out. Let her do it, man, because she getting that check. Don't get in the way of that check. Now, you one of them soft motherfuckers, you ain't gonna be able to handle this shit. You gonna be like, oh, hell no. Then your ass gonna be the one have to take care of that big ass goddamn pretty girl bill she got, goddamn, to keep that hair and that nails. And you gonna have to keep them fancy. I'm talking about the fancy nails. I ain't talking about just going to get your nails did. I'm talking about that fancy shit. That shit they gonna cost you, goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? So then that bill becomes your bill. Them bags, you gotta pay for them bags now. You got to do all this shit now. When you can just let her keep chapping. She ain't touching nobody. She ain't going to even fuck nobody. That's Chapiadora is not going to let nobody touch her. But you. Unless she about to leave you. Unless she just a mango chappy, then that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a mango chappy. You're dealing with a prostitute who just chapping motherfuckers. That's all you're doing. But if you're dealing with a chappy at the core, the heart. Remember I said this is the most dangerous woman. This is the worst woman in the DR to actually have to deal with. But if she's your girl, then that kind of changes the tables on some pimp shit a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? You just let her do her thing. You understand what I'm saying? She bringing it back to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's inside the mind of the chappy. Her man. If you her man, you better not do a goddamn thing, though. You better not be chapping. You better not be talking to no fucking anybody. Unless you got a real sound, good, solid understanding with her in her mind, and she allows you to do this, and you damn sure better not be meeting up with her. You better be chapping like she's doing online, and you better be getting the bad from the females. You understand what I'm saying? Because you better not be sending no money nowhere else. You better not be spending no money nowhere else because that chappy gonna leave you. She gonna leave because she feel like, whoa, you know, hey, I'm bringing you my soul. I'm bringing you back my hard earnings out here. I could be doing things by myself with somebody else. So if you dealing with a chappy on that level where she's your girl, you know, make sure you just be a good dude, all right? If you like and love her, because she's gonna be a good girl to you, but she gonna chap the fuck out of everybody. You just gotta let her do that. And you can call it however you want to call it, but it's just what it is inside the minds of the chappy. And most of y'all guys on these Tinder sites, on these goddamn Badu sites, on these dating sites, you see these drop dead gorgeous ass women. 9 times out of 10, her husband right there, her long-term boyfriend or her Dominican husband, what they call it in the Dominican Republic, husband that's not legally binding through the law and through the church, but they are common law marriage, and they've been together so long that the families look at them like husband and wife, and that's what they consider themselves as. You know, she got daddy laying right there next to her poppy. You see what I'm saying? And he knows everything that's going on here. He might even be talking for her sometimes. But you're gonna send her that check overseas. You're gonna be a Western Union poppy. You're gonna be sending that money, and then you're gonna come to the country and say, meet me at the airport. She's gonna be a no-show. But then again, if she meets you at the airport, she might meet you. You know what I'm saying? You might take her out to eat, take her out to have a good time, but she's gonna be on her period. She can't have sex today. But she gonna call you the very next day. Hey, you wanna come? Yeah, we can go out again, but baby, yeah, I promise I'm gonna lay it down for you as soon as this period off. Eventually, she finna vanish and disappear, but she gonna grab everything she can about you before she do that. That's if she decide to meet you. And you're not gonna get her from her house. She gonna meet you way somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? So that's inside the minds of the chappy too. Now I'm gonna let you guys marinate on that a little bit. Tell me what you think about my story. Tell me the ins and outs of your situation of dealing with a chappy. But this chappy right here, I'm gonna keep going along this little river, this little ride, and see what she about to bring to the table. And then I'm gonna go ahead on and then let you guys know what's going on with that. You see what I'm saying? But remember, I am the table. You are the table. You are the prize. I am the table. So when I say I'm gonna see what she's bringing to the table, I'm gonna see what she's bringing to me. What she's bringing, because I am the entire table. You are the entire table, young man. You are the prize, all right? So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you send this to any other man out there that's dealing with these women overseas, no matter if it's Africa, no matter if it's London. There are still chappies and mangoes and unicorns. This fucking shit still applies. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you send it all the way out to all these guys, man. Make sure they watch this video inside the minds of the Chapiadora, the Chappy, aka the Chappy Part 2. You understand what I'm saying? And make sure you also donate to the channel. If you want to donate, you donate at $KING 7414. That's $KING 7414 Cash App. Speaking of that, OnlyFans is on the way. I got it on the way, guys. You're gonna love it. So be ready to get your slide on and your ride on the OnlyFans page. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful page. You guys will love it. All right, it's on its way. I'm just waiting to get the last few little touches done to it, spicing it up some. But hey, man, y'all be ready for OnlyFans as well. This your boy King Lockett again. If you want to donate and support, what you do is you go to Cash App, you type in $KING 7414, $KING 7414. I love you guys out there, man. Stay strong, live from Santo Domingo, Republica Dominicana. Let's do it.